It's really exciting to see students figure out what's exciting to them, what's interesting for them. The great thing about Lewis and Clark is we've sort of set up an environment where they can do just that, indulge whatever their interests are. My name is Ben Olsen. I'm an assistant professor here, and I've just finished my second year at the college. The main goals of my research here at Lewis and Clark are to study quantum matter. And the way that we do that is using atomic physics tools. And so what we're doing is manipulating individual atoms to get them to interact and reveal what's going on at a quantum level. One thing I really love about teaching at Lewis and Clark is getting to know students. We've got pretty small class sizes, and that means that even with the biggest classes, I get to know every student pretty well. And I think that makes my teaching a lot better. I can figure out what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, and sort of adjust, pivot a little bit. It's nice to always push the bounds of my teaching, and I get to learn it a little bit better myself from different angles to adjust to these classes. And so I think that flexibility is a lot of fun for me as a teacher. One of the things I really love doing is demos. That's the most interesting part for me of physics, is when you can interface all of the theory, all of the equations that you're learning with what's actually going on in front of you. And then when they agree, that's the aha moment for a lot of students. And so I like to try and build in demos to all of the teaching that I do, from the balls and the springs and the ramps at the intro level, all the way up to lasers and electromagnets and stuff like that at the higher levels. I think the best thing about our department is the students. They're just amazing. They're really friendly. They're a pretty cohesive group. They work really hard. We have a physics club and a society of physics students that have a lot of events throughout the year. So in the fall, they do this big pumpkin launch thing right outside the building, draws these gigantic crowds. Everybody has a great time. It's really what drew me to Lewis and Clark, that close relationship with young minds, right? And training the next generation of physicists is something that I think is really important. There's some cultural issues with physics, and I'd like to change that a little bit, piece by piece, student by student, to help make the field and the world a little bit better place.